Hey everybody, what's going on? Yeah, we're used to Kyle doing these cold openings, but Kyle's got to save his voice. Mine's not going to be too much better, but it is better. So what are we doing tonight? We're doing a live sale. Kyle said something about the alphabet and spinning for numbers and selling keys and minor keys and all kinds of craziness. Uh, we're gonna get through this, folks. So if you're in the chat, make sure you say hello. Be kind to Kyle, and that's pretty much all I have for this. Let's get this started.
What's
I,
up?
I love every intro we have so far. I love them. It gets
I
me
have
pumped.
some I desperately want to remake, but in the words of a wise man, ain't nobody got time for that.
It's true.
All right, guys. So here's what we're doing. We're doing alphabet sales for the next little while. We're going to work through the alphabet a few letters at a time. So tonight is A, B, and C. Next sale will be C, D, and E, or D, E, and F, whatever that works out to be. We'll figure that out. And these are keys, minor keys. So these are books that have some value. Some of them are $3, $4, $5. Some of them are 50 or 100. Who knows? Maybe we'll have something that's more than that. I just don't know. We're going to go through the boxes. We're going to use the rack like we always do. But here's what's cool about tonight. If you spend $10 tonight, this many dollars, you could pick a number 1 to 9. You could pick a number 1 to 9 every time you spend $10. So if you spend $20, that's 2 numbers. You spend $30, that's 3 numbers. You spend $40, that's 4 numbers. See how that works? And at the end, we'll do a spin the wheel 3 times. We're going to spin the wheel 3 times. And whatever numbers it lands on, those people who have those numbers get a prize. So, for instance, if you pick number 4 and the wheel lands on number 4, you might get 10% off your order. If the wheel lands on number 7 and you have number 7, you might get half off shipping. Things like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, does to me.
Good. Okay, I thought I might be going crazy. The drugs they got me on for this bronchitis, laryngitis thing, it made me a little loopy. So I thought maybe. All right, let's switch over to the rack. There we go. Okay. So this is how this is going to work, right? We're going to start with some A's. So this is New 52 Aquaman, number 2. First full Dr. Stephen Shin. It's a minor key. $5. Amazing Spider-Man, number 13. This is the first appearance of the Gold Goblin. $4. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 4. This is an Alex Ross Timeless variant featuring Captain Marvel. $5. All right, this is Avengers number 26. This is another Alex Ross Timeless variant featuring Black Goliath. $5. We'll do some bees. I have 2 copies of this book. They're $4 each. Leading up to something important. Batman $4.98. $4 each. I have 4 copies of this. They're $4 each. Batman $4.99. Again, these are the run up to the whole Breaking the Bat thing. Featuring Bane. I need more light. See if I can get some more light going here.
And yeah, my bronchitis is tough.
Not gonna be able to get more light. So we're just gonna tough it out. All right. This one gets a post-it note. This is the D cover of New 52 Batman number 13. D cover. Low print run. Death of the Family. Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo. $30. And we'll do oh, this is a fun one. This is gonna be $5. This is Batman and Robin. I forget what number, I didn't write it down. This is the Harry Potter movie poster homage variant.
Ooh.
Batman and Robin, $5. All right. As you can hear, you guys, my voice is shot. So I'm going to be straight with you early on here. If the chat is just dead and I'm also not selling anything, this is going to be a real short show. It ain't, I can't tear my voice up for you guys to sit there quiet and not sell anything. It's just being honest.
Yeah. $5 Batman Harry. There you go. Hey, Mike.
You got him, Mike. All right. I will get it for you in just a second here, Mike. Once I stop knocking the camera over. I'm going to put up, this is Ed Brubaker, Steve Epting, Butch Geis, Captain America number 34. It's an Alex Ross cover. $5. This is a minor key. First appearance of Rampart in Captain America, $6.95. $4. This is another first appearance. This is Rick Remender, Klaus Janson. Captain America #1. First appearance of Jet Black and the Green Skull. $4. And this one gets a post-it note. All right. So this one, I make notes on all my books to tell you what happens or why they're keys or why they're important. Sometimes it doesn't really work. Here's why. This is Captain America #25, Rick Remender, Jose Pacheco. Who is the new Captain America? Well, now you know the answer.
Yeah.
This is the first Sam Wilson's Captain America. That's $25. All right, Mike. You got it.
And for
We're
those
also
yep, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead, Jay.
For those just joining, just want to reiterate this. You spend $10 tonight, you get to pick a number 1 through 9. And there's going to be 3 wheel spins at the end of the show. Now, that also means if you spend $20, you get to pick 2 numbers, $30, 3 numbers, so on and so forth. So, Mike, you're halfway there. So just let you know, boss.
We're also changing our shipping for the new year. Miss Jen has called it out, and she's right. I'm the slowest shipper in the world. I really am. Mainly because I get busy doing other things, and the stuff sits here with shipping labels on it, and I just have to send it the heck out. Well, what we're gonna do in the new year is everybody gets a box. You make a claim, I start building a box, unless you tell me to send it faster. And what we're going to do is when you get a full medium box, I send you your stuff. If you don't have a full medium box, I'll keep holding it until you do. That way you're getting the most for your shipping. Because shipping is getting ridiculous in terms of price. And that way you get the most for your shipping. And sorry. You get the most for your shipping, and it cuts down on me killing my post office workers.
Yeah. That's smart, though, with the boxes. Smart.
All right. How about Amazing Spider-Man? There's Amazing Spider-Man #6, aka Amazing Spider-Man 900. It's the first appearance of the Living Brain. $10, which is just cover price. Amazing Spider-Man #24, Alex Ross Timeless, with the Vulture there. $5. This is first appearance. Kind of a major first appearance, if I do say so myself. This is the first appearance of the new Spider Armor. This is Amazing Spider-Man 656. First new Spider Armor. If you just claim a couple of books, unknown, and you're like, hey, Kyle, I want you to ship to me sooner, I'll send in Geminis or ground boxes. But for like, that's only a couple of dollars generally savings over a medium box. $15. And a medium box generally comes with better insurance. So I think like, what was it? It was $17 or something for a medium box. And ground was like 14 for a Gemini the other day. Now, granted, I had to pay for the extra insurance on the Gemini. So if you're getting less than, $75 worth of books or whatever, then it might have been cheaper. But all right, this is Grant Morrison. Rags Morales. If you don't claim this tonight, it goes in a different box and goes with me to Cherry Capital Comic-Con this spring and gets signed by Rags. Okay? And if you claim it and you want me to get it signed by Rags, we can do that. This is New 52, Action Comics #1.
Yes.
This is the first appearance of Glenn Morgan. First, Mrs. Nihilix. I don't have any idea what the hell that word is. VYNDKTVX. I assume it's like Mr. Mixapiclick. It's not an actual word, it's just a word you got to know. But that's a $20 book. So remember, if you were to claim Action Comics, you get 2 numbers on the wheel. So you'd have 2 chances at getting 10% off, half off shipping, or a $5 show credit.
Kurt's going
Grab
to take
some more beads.
Spider-Man 656.
Kurt grabs Spider-Man 656.
And he's got 2.
Kurt, you can pick a number 1 to 9. And Kurt, I'm coming by the shop tomorrow. I've got something. I've got that Caliber Christmas. If you are into it.
Got it.
Just let me know if you want me to bring it or not. I'll grab it and we'll work something out. I haven't even looked it up. I literally just pulled it out of the box this morning. Like I got it, I put it back in the box it came in, and haven't looked at it since. Because I'm good at my job. 4 or 5, unknown. If they're not labeled, they're 4 or 5. The one exception is this one, which is 10. So unlabeled, I would say our cover price for the most part. But if you have a question, just ask and I'll tell you. One of my New Year's resolutions is to not keep the 3M company in business by going through millions of Post-it notes every live show. Also, if you had seen, I did a convention the 27th and me and Mel Zach, who was helping me, had to take post-it notes off of books, the number of trees that would exist in multiple different colors. Like, it was shameful. Anyway, this is Batman number 4, second cameo of the Court of Owls. I love this cover. I've always loved this cover.
Yeah, very nice.
$10. Yeah, Kurt, I got to go by the mall tomorrow and visit the people at the fruit stand and aka the Apple store. And so I thought I'd bring it by and let you take a look at it and see if it was something you're into. All right. This is a song that inspired us. This is a book that inspired a song by the Buzzcocks, even though the song came out something like 25 years before the book did. I've thought about that unknown, but it kind of makes a mess. But I'm interested to try it if I could find some good stuff. Okay. So this is the book that inspired the song Ever Fallen in Love with Someone You Shouldn't Have Fallen in Love With by the Buzzcocks. This is Rebirth Batman number 24. Batman's original proposal to Catwoman. $15. Ever fall in love with someone? Loving with someone. Don't sing, Kyle. It hurts too much.
Yeah.
All right. This is one of the rare books from this run that's not Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams. This is Batman 336. Where is the Batman? I don't know. He's right there wearing a mask and a crown. Shut up. Anyway. $10. And oh, hey, there you go. I have this listed at 30. I haven't repriced it in years. So I'm going to put half of what I have on it. I have no idea. This is the first appearance of Mickey Rhodes. Birthright number. Birthright number 1. Hi, Han Puppo.
He just woke up.
Well, I mean, Jenna took him for a walk, so he's probably all wound up now.
Yeah.
Usually a walk calms him.
Yeah.
Probably all hot and bothered because you took him outside. All right. This is a $5 oversized book. Ironically, it's just cover. Captain America 600, featuring Alex Ross cover art. $5. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough into the microphone.
Yeah.
All right, this is Captain America #1. Steve Rogers, Captain America #1. This is the Jim Steranko variant. I'm going to put a post-it note on it. It is $10.
Pirate boot cap. Because I don't know what
It
those
is
boots are
true.
called.
This next book is $12. Steve Rogers, Captain America #15. This is Cap versus Red Skull for control of Hydra. First appearance of the Shield Helicarrier Crescent.
Okay.
$12 for Steve Rogers, Captain America #15. And celebrating his first real self-published creator-owned work, just sold out. He sold out of the 100 copies he made. I did order one. Is the artist on this book. Written by John Layman, art by Rob Guillory. First print, Chew #5.
Wow.
$10. Yeah, Rob did his first creator-owned imprint that is all him.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a 100 print run of his first book and was selling them through his own website at $20 a piece. So I had to pick one up.
Oh, yeah. Choose such a fun story.
It is. And his imprint is
Hey, Kurt's taking the chew.
all right, Kurt, you can pick another number, 1 through 9.
Chew was such a good storyline.
True.
I enjoyed it deeply.
Anyway, his imprint is something like burnt toast, or it's got something to do with chew, it's got something to do with food.
Oh, well played, Kurt. Well played.
Nice. All right, this is Dan Slott, Marco Caselli. This is the right cover. There was also a left cover, but this is right and left Stark, not right and left Shark. That is a very specific reference. This is Avengers #1, part of the Initiative. This is the right cover. First appearance of Armory, Trauma, Komodo, Cloud9, Hardball, and Gauntlet. $3, so just cover price. Amazing Spider-Man #23, Alex Ross, Timeless variant with what's that guy? Yeah. Oh yeah, 619, Mysterio. $5. Booyaka, booyaka. 619.
Oh, that's tremendous.
Age of Ultron. Book #1. This is the Alex Maleev variant. $5. And we'll do Age of Ultron #4. Alex Maleev variant. $5. You know, it's not every day I get to make a Rey Mysterio joke in one of my sales, but when I do, it really does help my soul.
Fantastic.
El Rey Mysterio. Do you see that Dominic Mysterio was named ESPN's Wrestler of the Year?
That's wild.
He's having a very good year.
He is. He's such a great heel. Such a great heel.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie would be proud. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry.
Okay. I didn't.
Again, I'm trying. I'm also trying not to like do that thing where I'm dealing with a clogged nose into my microphone.
No, I got you. Just harder to tell if you're frozen this way.
No, I'm here. Again, I'm just trying not to gross anybody out too much here.
Mm.
Even though this Grant Morrison, Andy Kubert book might do the trick. $15. Grant Morrison, Andy Kubert. This is Batman 657. Damian Wayne appears in the Robin costume.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like here, I'll show you real fast. Since... So on my stream, you can make out the S, but it's that color. Unless you like move your hand in front of the camera, which it's not going to do it here, but
All right. Might not even make it an hour, Jay.
that's understandable.
I just coughed so much I got lightheaded. So we're gonna finish putting up the bees. I'm gonna pound some Powerade and make a decision.
What variant was third row, second from your left?
Third variant here.
Third row, second from left.
There. There. Which one are you defining as third, Mike? Are we going 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3? Either way, this is Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Jonathan Glapion. New 52 Batman number 3. Yet another Court of Owls cameo. I do believe this is the first cameo of Court of Owls. $15. So this one. These are both Alex Maleev. They're Age of Ultron. This is Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron number 1, Alex Maleev. Variant for $5. Age of Ultron number 4, Alex Malik variant for $5. All right, Mike, you got it, and you can pick a number 1 to 9.
Those were 5 apiece.
Yes.
Okay.
So Mike has 1.5 numbers.
Yep.
Okay. I like this one for a number of reasons, not the least of which is that it's written by Pete Tomasi with art by Doug Mankey. But I like this cover. I like this variant. And I think this was a clever idea. So this is Batman and Robin number 31. But it's Batman and Frankenstein. And this is the Mike Allred Batman 66 variant. $15. And then this is a Kevin Maguire cover. It's a 1 in 25 ratio. But I like it because on the original 66 television show, the actors who played these characters are 2 of my favorites. This is Jeff Parker and Ty Templeton. This is Batman 66 number 2. It's Sub-Zero for our heroes. The Penguin teams up with Mr. Freeze, plus the Siren sings again. This is a Kevin Maguire 1 in 25 ratio variant. $15.
Took me way too long to realize as a kid that Penguin was Burgess Meredith.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to eat lightning and you're going to crap Sunday. Except you're Batman. Okay. I have to have a whole nother box somewhere of
Hey,
C's.
Triple B.
What up, Triple B? How was your show? He was live tonight, right?
Yeah. Huh.
Isn't he supposed to be live like right now?
Yeah. Hopefully everything went
Normally I
all right.
watch the show.
Okay.
I normally I watch this show during this time.
Yeah. Guess it was a quick one
All
tonight.
right. Yeah. All right, this is the first print. Oh yeah, that's true. It has been. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I forgot
Time
15.
flies when you're trying not to die.
Yeah.
All right, this is Chew number 6, first print. $10. So, guys, if you're just joining us because you're coming over from Triple B's show, or you're just joining us because you found us on the internet, we're doing alphabet sale. So tonight is A, B, and C. Even though I'm really low on C's right now. So we're doing keys from A, B, and C.
Shoe claim from Mike.
Spend $10. You got it, Mike. Mike, you can pick another number 1 through 9. Spend $10, pick a number 1 through 9. And at the end of the show, we'll do a wheel spin.
3. You got it.
And you could win 10% off your order, half off shipping, for a $5 show credit. And like, here's the thing. Like Mike just picked number 3. Somebody else can claim $10 worth of stuff and pick number 3. And if number 3 comes up, you both just get the deal. So there's no limit to how many people can get the deal. All right. This book vaguely has collars. Vaguely. It also has loincloths.
Oh.
But every time I show one of these books, I have to tell a story. I had a kid who worked for me named Alex, who passed away a year ago this past September. Alex was really great. When I first started doing live shows, he was my Jay. Right? He was my co-host on almost all my live shows. One day we're doing a live show and he had a Freudian slip. So I always, whenever I sell this book, I have to repeat his mistake. This is Conan the O'Brien, number 30. There are your collars. There is your loincloth. There's a bat thing.
Different one.
Yeah, Conan the O'Brien, number 30. Yeah, Alex was never on the EXP Triple B. Not this Alex. He moved to Florida in 2019. Alex was fun to talk to. So that's a $30 book. I miss Alex all the time. I still talk to his widow regular. He was a great kid. All right. Hercules, Black Widow, Angel, Ghost Rider, and Iceman. The slugfest you dare not miss. Champions number 4. $5. And Dark Star appears in this one as the villain, but also the Griffin, Hercules, Black Widow, Angel, Ghost Rider, and Iceman. This is going to be $15. This is Champions number 7. And while we're on a little bit of a downer, if you guys could keep my friends the Paulettes in your thoughts and good vibes. Gary and his wife Dawn own Monroe Comic Con. They also own Insane Wrestling Revolution, which is the indie promotion where I sometimes appear. They lost their 27-year-old son unexpectedly last week. Today was the funeral. It was weird. I went. It was strange. Do not like. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend having people in your life die.
Mm.
I don't know that people often rate funerals 0 or, on a 1 to 10 scale. But I will. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
All good, Triple B.
Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Well, like I said, if you could keep that family and your good vibes, they do a lot for the comic and pop culture community in my area. Good people. In fact, the show I did, the 27th, was one of his shows.
Wow.
Insane Wrestling Revolution Seasons Beatings Fest, which, if you're a wrestling fan, was the first indie appearance of Soraya, formerly known as Paige.
Wow.
in 14 years. And it was her first indie appearance since she became a free agent from AEW. It was all over the internet because she came out to her WWE entrance music.
Wow.
It turns out she just didn't want to come out to that song that she used to come out to because her boyfriend made it. Yeah. Bryce was a good kid. All right. So this is $5. Action Comics 1005. This is the origin of the Red Cloud. Amazing Spider-Man. $10. This is Amazing Spider-Man 798. First Norman Osborn as the Red Goblin. I appreciate that, Mike. I've been resting up kind of a lot. I'll be real honest. I've been getting super bored trying to rest up. Like, I have tendonitis in my left thumb from holding my phone while I play tap games on my phone while trying not to like work or stress out while trying to heal. So like I definitely needed this tonight. Amazing Spider-Man 799. First Red Goblin cover, $5. By the way, if anybody out there is playing Royal Match or Royal Kingdom, email kyle@explive.com and let me know your username so I can add you as a friend. Hey, my car is named for this book. No kidding. I named my car after the first appearance in this book. It's a $10 book. It's an Action Comics. For those of you who don't know, I drive a silver Ford Edge. This is
Hey, Silver Banshee. Oh my goodness. So Kyle must be coughing or something because it's completely silent now, except for my dog barking. One minute. Gotcha. He does. It's almost like he knows when we're getting close to finishing. That's when he wants to be the loudest.
my microphone died.
That's what I figured.
Okay. So I was saying that my car is named after Silver Banshee.
Mm-hmm.
My previous car was named Veronica. It was a red HHR that was kind of like a Cabernet wine color. That was named after Tony Stark's sort of Cabernet wine colored Iron Man suit. Hey, Jay.
Yes.
Can you tell people what's going on the air for the next couple of seconds? I got to answer this phone call.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Lorena, what's going on? Hey, Triple B, that omnibus was dope. So tomorrow at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, we'll have What's in the Box with Miss Jen. Then at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, we'll have the Geek Chat. If you have not checked out the Geek Chat, folks, it's totally worth it. I love Rich and Des. Those guys are awesome. Then at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, you got Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. And give you a little give you a little background on what's going on there. So they're teaming up with VOA for a VOA sketch card jam. Each card includes the built-in VOA technology. Folks, I wish I knew what VOA meant, but built-in VOA technology that lasts a lifetime. Watch the card creation process unique to the art on the card. Joining for the event, Emma Kuber, Donna Keogh, Steve Furchow, Mario OMG Gully, and I mean you got Mog. I love Mog and Mel too. Got to meet them in Dallas a couple years back. They're just as awesome in person. Then Friday at I think we're going back to the regular time of 1 Eastern, noon Central. We have the FOC show with Matthias Lewis, which that's a little bit on the earlier side for our usual EXP folks. I'm not sure who the guest is going to be, but they're going to go over final order cutoff on that show. Then at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, we will have original art with Nick. It's going to be Nick hosting the show. Then at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, you got Nancy McCann. Then we're going to wrap back around Sunday, actually. Sorry, before I forget, Sunday, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, we got the D through whatever part of the live sales show. Monday, you have Comic Collectibles at 6 Eastern, 5 Central. Then at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, you have Best Coast Comics with Big McFly and Bronze Age Nerd. Tuesday, 2 Eastern, 1 Central, you have Comic Industry Insiders with Adam Freeman and Brian Garside, and a bunch of other guests on that show too. Then at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, you have Writer versus Artist with Rich Davis and Les Gardner. 7 Eastern, 6 Central, Minute to Skim with Miss Jen. Then stick around because you get 2 more hours with Miss Jen at 8 Eastern, 7 Central with Tomorrow's Comics Tuesday. Then you have Henri Compin with Kicking It with Henri at 10 Eastern, 9 Central. And then we get back to Wednesday with the 1 hour of Comic Collecting Power with Rex and Comic Collectibles. Not sure what we're going to be doing in that hour for Hump Day Heroes because, like Cal said earlier, they're going to be off for a little while. Yeah, Spencer did host the last 2 weeks. It's supposed to be, excuse me. It's supposed to be Nick hosting this one. So,
yeah, Nikki's back this week with a Mark Bagley show. He's got a lot of Mark Bagley art this week.
Oh, video of authenticity.
Yeah, VOA is video of authenticity. We will have a witness joining us on the show Thursday that will witness the art being drawn live on the air. And then our video from our show will get attached to the COAs for that art when it's sent to you, so you'll be able to see the art created in real time.
That's pretty awesome, actually. Wow.
Yeah. Triple B for the time being. I think Jay and I are going to be here on Wednesday nights. But what we may wind up doing is some weeks doing sales, some weeks doing hangouts. And on the hangouts, I'm going to want to bring a bunch of people in because nobody wants to hear me talk.
Same.
I'm on hold with tech support for my insulin pump. So while I'm waiting for them to come back, quickly. Berserker numbers. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on.
Yeah. There we go.
Berserker number 7, foil cover, foil variant. $5. I think that was a Comics Pro exclusive. Batman and Robin number 33, the debut of the Hellbat armor, which is some of my favorite Batman armor. $5. Okay, they're back.
No, I've been drinking Monster for years. Triple B. That's not it. It's Texas decided to go through 50 different weather changes in the last 2 months. Like today, today it was like 78. And last night during Henri's show, I felt it coming on. Like, and you know, it's one of those things where you feel the scratching in your throat, and you're like, I'm about to get sick. Should be fine though. Like I got a little soreness. I'm cold and sweaty, but hopefully the voice will last because I got my own show on Saturday. Oh, I try to limit it to one a week, maybe 2 at the most. I used to be really bad and get that sounds amazing, Jenna. I used to be really bad and go to well, we got a Costco or Sam's, sorry, got a Sam's Club here, and I would get a 24 pack of Monster, and that would be all that I would drink. So I definitely slowed down doing that. 16-hour show. The longest show that we have ever done on the Hydra Hangout is a little over 7 hours, I think, or close to 7 hours. Gee, DoorDash to Michigan. Oh, I guess that's what they're making tonight. Yeah, so my stuff is crooked.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. I apologize. Okay. So we have Berserker number 7, foil, $5. We have Batman and Robin, first appearance of the Hellbat armor, $5. This is Detective Comics, Francis Manifold, Brian Bucoletto, Mike Allred, Batman 1966 variants, $15. And we'll do Batman number 6, Batman 66 number 4. This is the Carl Story, Chris Sprouse. 1 in 25 variant.
Ooh.
With the Mad Hatter.
Berserker
$15. All right, Mike, you get to pick another number 1 through 10.
Nice.
So remember, guys, if you spend $10, you get to pick a number 1 through 9. Sorry, 1 through 9. And we're going to do wheel spins here at the end of the show. And at the end of the show, if you your number comes up, you'll get either 10% off your whole order, half off shipping, or a $5 show credit.
Gotcha.
Okay. Ooh. Sorry for that, guys. Tech support. I called them 5.5 hours ago, and they finally called me back. Tech support on my insulin pump. That's how overwhelmed they are with stuff right now. It's wild. Okay. Let's go back down to the A's because I've got a lot more A's than I do C's. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. This is a minor key. Cover price is $10, so this will be $10. This is Amazing Spider-Man, $9.25 or $31. This is the first appearance of Mary Jane as Jackpot. So this is when Mary Jane takes on her superhero persona, $10. This is, oh yeah, this is a cover price book, so it'll be $6. Amazing Spider-Man #1 by Zeb Wells. Also number 895. First appearance of Mary Jane's husband, Paul. This will be $5. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 14. It's a minor key. I don't know what is minor key about it at the moment. I think it has to do with dark web. $5. And this one is a major key. It's going to be $30. Amazing Spider-Man 654.1. Either first appearance or very early anti-venom.
Nice.
I could see that unknown. I always pictured Paul sounding more like whiny, like Michael Cera. I don't know. All right.
First
Let me do
appearance of
another set
Hallows
of these.
Eve.
Huh?
First appearance of Hallows Eve on that Amazing Spider-Man Dark Web.
Right, but I think it has something to do with dark web. I think Hallows Eve has something to do with dark web, but I don't feel like we remember. All right. We've been at this like an hour, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a row across the top. What were C's of B's. And we'll call it a night. How's that?
Okay.
We'll do our drawings. We'll do our things. Remember, guys, you can claim anything on the board. Spend $10. Get to pick a number 1 through 9. And we're going to do 3 wheel spins here at the end of the show. And if your number comes up, you win. Okay. Let me get a couple of these priced here. Thank you, Jay, for telling everybody what's coming up in the next couple of days. VOA tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a good show. I'm glad to have Nick back. I think his show is going to be cool on Friday.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a number 1 from the New 52. Gail Simone, Adrian Saev. Ready? Batgirl number 1, first appearance of the mirror. $25. Gail Simone. This is from the New 52. Scott Snyder, James Tiny Onion the 4th, Dustin Nguyen. Batman number 28. Batman number 28. First appearance of Harper Row as Bluebird. This is a cool variant. It's Blade. This is the John Tyler Christopher negative space variant of Blood Hunt number 1.
Very cool.
$10. And we'll round out the top row with the D cover. So it's a variant, but it's just the D cover by Tony Daniel. Blood Hunt number 4. That's just cover price at $5. All right, guys, I'll give you a second there on those last few books.
It feels like we don't see negative covers as much as we were for a short little time there.
It's true. And John Tyler Christopher, though, does a lot of them.
Mm.
All right. Last call for books. All right, Jay, let's do this wheel spin.
Okay.
You ready? So this is for 10% off your whole order. If your number comes up, Jay will tell me.
Yep.
Did anyone have number 8?
No.
All right. This is for half off shipping.
Hey, Mike. Mike Asbill.
Cool. And last spin, this is for a $5 show credit on a future show of mine.
Kurt. Congrats, Kurt and Mike. All right, well, I'm sorry, Kurt for this one.
All right, very cool. So now what will happen is Mike will get half off shipping. Mike will get half off shipping. Kurt will get a $5 show credit going forward on one of my shows. Guys, we'll be back Sunday night, 8 o'clock. We'll have maybe more C's, but likely D, E, and F on the alphabet. So if you're into detective, I don't know what books start with E.
Eternals.
Sure. Or Fantastic Four. Really anything that starts with D, E, or F. Come back on Saturday or Sunday for the show. Maybe we'll play this same game with the spin the wheel. Mike, if you could, Jay, can you give Mike the form? It's bit.ly.com, bit.ly/Kyle J. Mike, but he'll put it in the comments for you. Just so it goes where I need it to go. So, all of that said, we'll be back Sunday night doing something similar. Hopefully, I will have a better voice. But I got my doubts. Everybody stay tuned tomorrow. So tomorrow at 7 is What's in the Box. There's Golden Age in their boxes this week. Miss Jen has got a Golden Age collection she's going to be showing off. Then we're going to have the Geek Chat is back, doing their normal gag. And then we'll have the VOA Sketch Jam show featuring Emma Kubert and a bunch of other great artists over on Sketch Up with Mel and Mog at 10. Then Friday, I'll be back at 1 o'clock with Matthias for Order Up. Nikki will be here at 7 with the Original Art Experience. Again, it's a Bagley show. Lots of Mark Bagley. So check that out. And then Nancy will be here Friday night at 7 or 9. So stick around for all that stuff. All right, guys. Be on the lookout for invoices for me tomorrow. That way, we can get everybody set up before Sunday's show. And then I am going next week. I need to talk to Jay about that actually. Anyway, so we'll talk to everybody later. See you next time.